The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
Today's Little League All-Star action is being brought to you by
the Berkeley-Morgan County Health Department, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, Taylor's Farm Market and East Cider Press Restaurant, Smallwood and Small Insurance, The Mortgage Center, Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring, Milestone Realty, Hepley Motor Company, and Dynamark Atlantic Security Systems.
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Welcome back for Game 2 of the 10 to 12-year-old Little League Baseball Area 1 tournament. This time around, it is Martinsburg taking on Morgan County. The first game was Jefferson and Hedgesville. Jefferson was victorious over Hedgesville in 4 innings by a final score of 10-0. Let me reintroduce everybody broadcast-wise. This is Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio, Matt Miller. Morgan County in the gold, Martinsburg in the orange. Martinsburg will be the visiting team via the coin toss. Morgan County will be home. Morgan County out there right now doing warm-ups. Let me reintroduce again my broadcast partner, Spencer. Game 2 going out tonight. As I said, it's Martinsburg and Morgan County. Just looking at the warm-ups here right now, what have you seen from both teams, and what do you expect for this game number 2 for our Saturday tournament?
I mean, I feel like I expect to see more of the same. You know, one team is going to – both teams are obviously eager to play. They haven't, played in the All-Star tournament for this is the, be 2 years this year. And, everybody's going to be eager to get out there to play.
As this tournament started off with a bang, and that was in thanks to Jefferson's 10-0 dominant performance against Hedgesville. Surf Guerrero had 4 RBIs coming from 2 two-run home runs, 1 to left, and then the other 2 center. Very impressive victory there for Jefferson. They await the winner of this game to play tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser will play at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and Hedgesville awaits them. This game looks like it will be first pitch, maybe 7:20 or a little bit earlier, as the 10-minute warm-ups are already underway for Morgan County. Martinsburg already did theirs. After that, they'll announce the lineups, give everybody their pins for making it to the All-Star Tournament, and the game will begin. No national anthem here for Game 2 as well. Morgan County gold jerseys, gray pants with a blue hat, has Morgan County and the numbers and names in blue with digi camo on their shoulders. Martinsburg in the orange and black with their M there on their cap, black pants as well. So we wait here at Oatsdale Park for game number 2 of this 10 to 12-year-old baseball tournament. On the other side, area-wise, let's look at the teams that are in area number 2, Spencer.
Yeah, you got a matchup that we don't have the score for, but at 5 o'clock tonight, Grant County played Hampshire. That game, we'll have to figure out who won that game, and then the other game that's could be starting right around now for the second game of the day is Mineral County versus Moorfield. That follows roughly the same schedule this does.
Yep, let's take our first 1-minute break here. When we come back, we'll go over the starting lineups and get ready for the game between Martinsburg and Morgan County. Again, a 1-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com.
Welcome back to Oatesdale Park here in Martinsburg, West Virginia. This is Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. Here's your starting lineups for both teams. I'll start with the Martinsburg 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars. Batting first, playing center field, number 99, Caden Hill. Batting second, the third baseman, number 3, Grayson Buber. Batting third, the shortstop, number 6, Birmingham. Batting fourth, the pitcher, 00, Kai Rhodes. Batting fifth, playing catcher, number 7 is Greenfield. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 27, Sean Reynolds. Batting seventh and playing second base is number 5, Braden Fox. Batting eighth in left field, number 13, Logan Penwell. Batting ninth for Martinsburg, the right fielder, number 10, Aiden Fowler.
And for Morgan County, batting first, playing catcher, number 19, Caden Groves. Batting second, pitching is number 27, Sean McCumbee. Batting third, playing shortstop is number 9, Kyle Moore. Batting fourth, playing right field is number 13, Damian Clark. Batting fifth, playing first base is number 35, Brennan Anderton. Batting sixth, playing third base is number 26, Caden Henry. Batting seventh, playing second, number 7 is Ben Frank. Batting eighth, playing left field is number 11, Wyatt Bartley. And around out the order at the ninth hole is center fielder number 2, Landon Towson.
And right now it is 7:10. Both teams' warm-ups have concluded. So now the PA announcer will announce both teams' lineups, and we'll get ready to start this second game of the area tournament between Martinsburg and Morgan County. Let's take our final 2-minute break here for the pregame show, and when we come back, hopefully it'll be time for first pitch between the Martinsburg All-Stars and the Morgan County All-Stars. Again, a 2-minute break. This is Little League Baseball right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
WVU Medicine introduces a new minimally invasive hysterectomy surgery to our area. V-Notes is an advanced gynecologic technique that provides many benefits to patients, such as shorter hospital stays, less post-operative pain, faster recoveries, and no visible scars. Dr. Aaron Miller and Dr. Lori Tucker with WVU Medicine OBGYN in Martinsburg are the only OBGYNs in the Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area currently offering this cutting-edge procedure. WVU Medicine, the future of surgery is here.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park. It is Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. It is Martinsburg as the visitors for this game and Morgan County, the home team. The winner of this one takes on Jefferson tomorrow at 7:30. Loser will play Hedgesville at 5. This is the Little League 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars for Area 1.
If this game's any like the first one, it'll be a quick one.
Yeah, as that first one went under an hour, but I doubt that'll happen this game. Don't want to speculate either way.
We are going to start earlier than our 7:30 start time.
Yep, it's 7:14 right now as the Little League pledge is here, and after that it will be time for the game between Martinsburg and Morgan County. Martinsburg in orange jerseys with black pants, Morgan County in gold with gray pants. The Little League pledge is now concluded. Both teams go to their dugouts. Morgan County will grab their gloves. Martinsburg will grab their helmets and bats, and we'll get ready for the first pitch between the Morgan County All-Stars and the Martinsburg All-Stars. As I mentioned, Jefferson victorious in game number 1 today against Hedgesville. Mercy Rule victory by a final score of 10-0. The umpires holding up the team before they come out to the field. Morgan County was ready to go. Looks like they still have to meet with both coaches before the teams can go out. That's a good sign if you're Morgan County, though. Your team's eager to play. They can't wait to get on that field, and had a little bit of a false start there, Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably all eager to, get this game over with. We'll get it started. So
get it started, win, and get it over with? Yeah.
I mean, if you're 15 minutes ahead of schedule, then you're 15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Yep, just to remind you that this Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the expressed written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org. That transitions me into a question for you, Spencer. Have you ever been to the Little League World Series?
I haven't. I used to watch it all the time as a kid with one of my friends, and I just never that good at baseball to even.
I agree. I was never good at baseball. Yep.
To even be in a tournament like this that would eventually take you to that.
Yeah, even at 23 years old, I still dream of just going there and being able to sled down that hill there on a cardboard box. It'd be a lot of fun. I was hoping this year to go, or actually, we were supposed to go a couple years ago because the Orioles, I think it was last year, were supposed to play the Red Sox in that new Little League MLB game, but due to COVID, that was canceled. So I haven't seen if they are doing that this year, if it was just completely axed. So I'll have to look at that and see what happens there. But yeah, it'd definitely be a lot of fun to see that Little League World Series. The only one I've been to is the Pony League World Series, which I worked a couple times in. The couple of the years, the team from Hagerstown, Maryland was in that as well. So we get ready here for the top of the first. As I said, Martinsburg will be the visiting team. Morgan County is the home team via the coin toss before the game. It will be Caden Hill, Grayson Buber, and then Birmingham, the 1-2-3 batters for Martinsburg. Pitching for Morgan County is number 27, Sean McCumbee.
I like Caden Hill. He's getting ready to step up to the plate here. I like his number choice. 99, you don't really see that a lot.
Yeah, you really saw it more after Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees there donned the number 99, and that's a funny story I might have to tell you one time as well. I actually saw Aaron Judge play in spring training one year, and I just thought of him as a tall guy wearing number 99, and they probably just gave him that number because he's not going to make the team. Boy, how wrong I was, and I will always admit that boy, how wrong I was. Aaron Judge probably even going to be an all-star yet again this year, as it is number 99 for Martinsburg, not the New York Yankees. Caden Hill up to bat, rocking a, looks like Carolina blue helmet. As he steps into right-handed batter's box, Sean McCumbee has the ball, and we'll get ready to have the first pitch. It's going to be fastball just outside. Ball 1 to Caden Hill from Sean McCumbee, and we're underway. First pitch at 7:18. Second pitch swinging right through it is Caden Hill. Count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
And, you know, something that's really come out as the afternoon has progressed is the sun. The sun is beating down
yes,
right.
Yes, the sun is beating down.
Center, or facing home plate, right in our eyes.
Yep, as McCumbie's pitch there to Hill taken for a ball. So the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. We were worried about these games even possibly getting in, as there was a call for rain, as this one lined right to the shortstop directly to Moore. All he has to do is put his glove right at his chest for out number 1, bringing up Grayson Buber.
He didn't even need to move.
Nope.
He just picked the right positioning to begin with, and boom, in his glove.
Buber up to bat here. First pitch to Buber from McCumbee. Buber going to foul that to the left side, over the fence, into the bullpen for the third base dugout.
Buber, the younger brother of freshman for Martinsburg for the Bulldogs, Carson Buber.
As we saw Carson Buber and those Martinsburg Bulldogs just last week there against Jefferson for the regional championship. Jefferson was victorious, as that pitch from McCumbee just inside the count now 1-1 to Grayson Buber. Top of the first inning here for the 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Stars. Pitch from Sean McCumbee fouled off by Buber right over our heads into the fence directly in front of us. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out, nobody on base for Martinsburg. Winner of this one takes on Jefferson tomorrow night. Pitch, big leg kick, and fouling it off is Buber. Each time watching that windup there from Sean McCumbee, a little guy there on the mound compared to the other pitchers that we saw between Hedgesville and Jefferson, but he gets that leg up high and all that power. Here's his pitch. Swinging right through it is Buber. Strike 3, the first strikeout for Sean McCumbee, and that is now 2 outs, bringing up Birmingham. Isaiah Birmingham, the shortstop for Martinsburg. Third batter now up against Sean McCumbee. McCumbie's pitch, that one high, having to stand up is Groves to get it for ball 1. This is pitch number 10 here for McCumbee. It's a fastball. Birmingham pops it up. Going in a couple steps is the first baseman, Anderton, for the third and final out. So 3 up, 3 down goes Martinsburg. The end of the top of the first inning, the score remains 0-0. Let's take a 1-minute break, and it'll be Morgan County up to bat after that, a 1-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. So that was the second pitch there to him, and it was a...
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com. Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Bottom of the first. Due up to bat for Morgan County is Caden Groves, Sean McCumbee, and Kyle Moore. Let's now look at the pitcher for Martinsburg, the right-hander wearing 00, which is a number you typically only see in basketball. Kind of starting to see it a little bit more in football now, is Kai Rhodes. Looks like he has some interesting Ultimate Warrior WWE war paint look going on as well. Got some black eyeliner and some white eyeliner underneath both of his eyes.
He's trying to intimidate the opposing hitters.
It works for me. I can see it up here, and if I was up to bat against him, I'd be a little worried about striking out. It's the first batter for Morgan County. Gets ready to step in the box here. It's the final practice pitch for Kai Rhodes just concluded. And Caden Groves, the catcher, wearing number 19 in the right-handed batter's box, is due up for Morgan County. Umpire gives the signal to Rhodes, and here's the first pitch. Fastball just outside, off the glove of Greenfield for ball 1 to Groves. Greenfield now has to walk back from behind the backstop area. Gets set again, and Rhodes now with the ball on the pitcher's mound. Just the windup in the pitch. That fastball right down the middle for strike 1 to Caden Groves. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. Shadows not in effect yet for the pitcher or catcher as the tree line shadow-wise is this pitch here from Rhodes. Swinging right through it is Groves for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. See a little bit of shadow there in the outfield, but that's about it. Just the windup and the pitch. Groves hits it opposite field to the right side, but foul down that first base line.
Yeah, any shadows you got to really in the outfield or extending right to the end of the outfield for some of the tree shadows.
Yeah, it's mostly there in left field, almost all the way into the infield area, but center field still mostly sunny as this pitch here. Groves gets another piece of it. He's going to pop it up and over to the first base coach area. The first baseman, Reynolds, makes his way into foul territory and gets that for out number 1. Brings up the pitcher, Sean McCumbee, who did very well pitching-wise against Martinsburg. Going to try to help himself out here in the bottom of the first inning up to bat. First pitch, a fastball high, taking ball 1. McCumbee against Kai Rhodes. Kai Rhodes is the one due up for Martinsburg for the top of the second inning. Here's his pitch. This one outside, never really broke in. So the count now 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out to Sean McCumbee. In the bottom of the first inning here at Oatsdale Park, Kai Rhodes pitch. Inside taken ball 3 by Sean McCumbee. So the count now 3 balls, no strikes. McCumbee looks over at his dad, Eric McCumbee, the manager. Probably tells him not to swing no matter what. And this one right down the middle, a fastball. Count now 3-1. Now's when the decision-making really comes if you're up to bat. 3-1 count. Do you swing? Do you still see if it's a ball? Here's Rhodes' pitch. Swinging right through it is McCumbee. The count now full with 1 out.
Yeah, you know, that's just a call you really make. You either look at your manager or, you know, you see what he's been pitching you.
Payoff pitch, Kai Rhodes. Fouls it off as Sean McCumbee. Let's do it all over again. 7th pitch of the at-bat. I have it as pitch number 13 for Kai Rhodes. McCumbee, a right-handed batter, back in the batter's box there. Here's the windup and the pitch from Rhodes. Ground ball to the third baseman. Buber picks it up, fires it all the way over to Reynolds at first. It goes off his glove. And standing on first now is Sean McCumbee.
Yeah, Reynolds just couldn't grab it in. It was a pretty good throw there from Buber.
Brings up the shortstop, Kyle Moore. Another right-handed batter for Morgan County. Wind up in the pitch from Kai Rhodes. Off speed, high and inside, taken ball one by Moore. Runner on first after that single is Sean McCumbee. The windup in the pitch from Rhodes. And now the line drive bouncing right in front of the shortstop Birmingham. He's going to have to fire it over to Reynolds at first base. And it's not in time. So Moore safe at first. Advancing to second is Sean McCumbee. That was just a hard line drive single right at the shortstop. And it died just a couple inches in front of him, so he wasn't able to catch it. Instead, it bounced in front of him, which gave time for Moore to get it. This pitch from Kai Rhodes, taken strike one by Damian Clark, the right fielder. So one out, runner on first and second for Morgan County. Pitch from Rhodes. High and swinging and missing is Clark. That one was right at his eyes and way inside. And he's now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Rhodes back on the bump. Here's his pitch. And that one called strike 3, but it goes down for a drop third strike. And a little bit confusion base-wise. Even though it was the drop third strike, the first base and second base runners both stayed, and that's what I thought it was correct. Since there was a runner on first, Kyle Moore, Damian Clark did not have the opportunity to advance, so it's just a strikeout no matter what. The base runners did have the opportunity to advance, but they chose not to.
Yeah, they did not, and they lost the opportunity.
So now 2 outs, runner still on first and second. Brennan Anderton up to bat. And caught in a rundown now, almost, and going back to second base is Sean McCumbee. Greenfield threw it over to the third baseman, Buber, as soon as that pitch came to him for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Here's the pitch from Rhodes. Right down the middle, Anderton swings and fouls it off. So no runners are able to advance as they wanted to as it went by the catcher, Greenfield. No balls, 2 strikes now. The score 0-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Anderton, the first baseman from Morgan County, back in that right-handed batter's box. Pitch from Rhodes, fastball right down the middle, caught him looking, strike 3. So that is back-to-back strikeouts to end the bottom of the first. Due up for Martinsburg now is Kai Rhodes, Greenfield, and then Sean Reynolds. Let's take a 1-minute break before the top of the second inning. The score, Martinsburg 0, Morgan County 0. A 1-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Back here for the game between Martinsburg and Morgan County. This is Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. Top of the second we go. Martinsburg and Morgan County tied at 0 apiece. Still on the mound. Looked very impressive there in the top of the first is Sean McCumbee for Morgan County. He has 1 strikeout. Will be the 4, 5, 6 batters now up for Martinsburg. Kai Rhodes, Isaiah Greenfield, and Sean Reynolds.
Might I say the celebrity Matt Miller is back in the studio.
Celebrity Matt Miller, yes.
I was walking in today, and they said, hey, is Matt Miller here? And I said, no, he's back in the studio. And then I'm like, I got some big shoes to fill come August.
So that first pitch there from Sean McCumbee, taken strike one, but to Kai Rhodes, the other pitcher on the other side of this game. Winner of this one takes on Jefferson. Loser takes on Hedgesville tomorrow. This pitch from Armstrong, low, ball one. So the count now 1-1 to Kai Rhodes. Armstrong back on the mound. Here's the windup and the pitch. Another high kick, and fouling it off is Kai Rhodes, who kind of threw his bat accidentally, didn't realize it, and was hoping that it didn't hit anybody.
He had a shock on his face when he looked back and was trying to make sure he didn't hit anybody. Definitely not intentional.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Kai Rhodes from Sean McCumbee. McCumbee wind up and pitch. Breaking ball, called strike 3. That was very off speed and broke right at the last second. Caught him looking for the second strikeout for McCumbee, bringing up Calvin Greenfield.
The catcher here looking to get something going for Martinsburg.
It's Greenfield up to bat now.
Whoa.
And McCumbee, wild pitch, having to quickly drop down so it didn't hit him in the helmet as Greenfield for ball 1. Sean McCumbee now relaxes back on the mound, and here's his second pitch of this at bat. Fastball swinging right through it is Greenfield. The count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the second inning between Martinsburg and Morgan County for the 10 to 12-year-old Little League Baseball All-Stars, Area 1 here in West Virginia. McCumbee's pitch, high, swinging right through it and missing, is Greenfield for strike number 2.
Very aggressive swing.
Pitch number 17 in the count for McCumbee now. And swinging and missing, but it drops it, and then Groves, the catcher, throws it over the head of Anderton, so dropped. Third strike has Greenfield on second base.
That could have been one of those situations where he, went up to throw and it hit his eye, like the sun hit his eyes as he was looking down to first base.
Yep, that just went right over the head of the first baseman, Anderton. He tried to jump for it, but was unable to get it. We have a little pause in action as Sean Reynolds now up to bat. Big right-handed batter for Martinsburg. 1 out, runner on second for him. He shows bunt, and McCumbee's pitch right down the middle, strike 1. Reynolds pulled the bat back a second before the pitch just to try to throw off the pitcher, but McCumbee was unfazed as his second pitch in now. Breaking ball, swinging and missing, is Reynolds for strike 2. That off-speed pitch by McCumbee is a beauty. He fooled Kai Rhodes with that for strike number 3 there to start the second inning, and just fooled Reynolds that time. Now gets him with the fastball, and strike 3, as we have guy caught in the rundown, and they're just going to ignore him. Groves just threw it right back to McCumbee. It looks like a little bit confusion. Reynolds thought it was a drop third strike, but it wasn't. Now standing at second base still is Greenfield, and we will have 2 outs. Due up to bat is Braden Fox. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change as well. So Reynolds down on strikes. Fox will be due up, and it's a 1-for-1 switch. Let's take a 1-minute break here, and we will tell you the pitching change as well as the other defensive change after this. A 1-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
This is Ben Copenhaver, your local alarm professional at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Did you know that home break-ins are 6% more likely during the day? That's right. The bad guys know when you're away, and they are smarter than you think. Dynamark Atlantic Security has the security solutions for you. Don't commit the error when the game is on the line. Phone me today at 304-671-2158 to learn how to play good defense against the bad guys. Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call today at 304-671-2158.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park. Colin McLaughlin here. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. The pitching change now on the mound for Morgan County is Landon Towson, and it's just a 1-1 switch. Is now in center field is McCumbee. So McCumbee's day is done pitching-wise. He went 1 2/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, and his pitch count was 22. Interesting thing there. My only guess could be just to save him for tomorrow,
That's probably what it
win
is,
or
'cause
lose.
They only have 2 reserves.
They do have only 2 reserves, so they're probably just trying to save his arm, pitch count at 22 so that he can possibly pitch tomorrow. But runner on second base is Greenfield here in the top of the second. There is 2 outs, and Braden Fox up to bat now against Towson. First pitch from Towson fouled off behind the catcher for strike 1 against Braden Fox.
Excuse me, Morgan County has 3 reserves, not 2.
3 reserves from Morgan County, 2, I believe, for Martinsburg is what it was.
That's what it was.
This pitch, breaking ball. It's a big lead there from Greenfield, but no throw as he slowly gets back to second base. So the count now 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's Towson, the pitcher now for Morgan County. This pitch going and hitting it is Fox into right field, and just throwing it to second is Clark, and coming around to score from second base is Greenfield. Martinsburg now leads 1-0. So that is an RBI single for Braden Fox to give the Martinsburg All-Stars a lead in the top of the second.
Great way to get going after a pitching change.
Logan Penwell up the bat. He's going to swing at the first pitch. That's going to go high into right center field. McCumbee tracking it down and catching it for the final out. But not before 1 run came across the plate. So Martinsburg now leads 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second, but not before a 1-minute break. Again, a 1-minute break back at the studio. The score 1-0. Martinsburg leads Morgan County. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com. NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
Back here at Oatsdale Park in the bottom of the second, it is Morgan County up to bat now, and due up is Caden Henry, followed by Ben Frank on deck, and in the hole is Wyatt Bartley. Looks like we might have had some substitutions while we wait here. Kai Rhodes still on the mound for Martinsburg, but the umpire talking with PA announcer up here just to see the substitutions. We'll wait here. 25 for 4. Trying to see which team that is. We wait to figure it all out. Let's look here at the bracket earlier today. In Game 1, Jefferson beat Hedgesville by a final score of 10-0. Bottom of the second, everything figured out now, as both coaches for Morgan County forgot to go out to the first and third base side, so now they have to quickly run out there so that they have base coaches for their kids. Up to bat is Caden Henry. He takes the pitch from Kai Rhodes on the inside corner for strike one. Bottom of the second, here's the pitch from Kai Rhodes. Swing and a miss from Caden Henry. He's now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Looks like some of the Hedgesville players there in the outfield as this pitch fouled off by Henry, so the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. So I was saying Hedgesville looks like still watching this one as they await the loser from this game to play tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I can see him there in right center field. This pitch from Rhodes, fastball way outside, so the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. He was trying to get Henry to chase. Henry, another right-handed batter from Morgan County. Here's Rhodes. Swing and a miss. Henry goes down on strikes. It's the 3rd straight strikeout if you carry over from the last inning. Ben Frank now up to bat for Morgan County.
Rhodes is getting on a roll.
Yeah, Rhodes struggled there at the start, had a lot of pitches, but now he's in his groove in this one. Fastball outside, ball 1 to Ben Frank. Ben Frank, right-handed batter, the second baseman for Morgan County. He swings at a high one way over his head, as the third base coach points out, for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now with 1 out. Kai Rhodes still on the mound. Shakes his head yes for the pitch, and it's a low fastball, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike now. Martinsburg 1, Morgan County nothing. We're in the bottom of the second with 1 out and nobody on base. Rhodes wind up in pitches. Swinging and possibly getting a piece of it was Ben Frank. So now 2 ball, 2 strikes to him. And Frank even fooled the PA announcer. He hustled back to the dugout thinking that was strike number 3. Here's the pitch from Rhodes. That one swinging and missing, so that's strike 3 this time around. Back-to-back strikeouts now 4 in a row for Kai Rhodes. Bringing up Wyatt Bartley now. So that was pitch number 30 for Kai Rhodes. Very important, especially in Little League now, just having to know that pitch count at all times so you know how long the pitcher will have to rest for, especially during tournament time where you play every single day. This pitch from Kai Rhodes to Wyatt Bartley. High and inside, ball 1.
I mean, both teams obviously limited number of reserves, 3 and 2.
This pitch from Kai Rhodes now taken for a strike. Wyatt Bartley, the left fielder, now has a count of 1-1 to him with 2 out. The bottom of the second inning, 6 innings in regulation for Little League. That one way outside and low, but still swinging was Wyatt Bartley for strike 2. I'll have to protect the plate. He's inside of that right-handed batter's box now. The pitch from Kai Rhodes, swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. 5 straight strikeouts now for Kai Rhodes. The score remains 1-0. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning after this 1-minute break, and with the play-by-play for the 3rd and 4th innings will be Spencer Dupuis. Score 1-0. Martinsburg leads Morgan County. 1-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. You pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood, or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us.
You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park here for WRNR and TV10. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Connor McLaughlin here as we're at the Little League Area 1 tournament as Morgan County takes on Martinsburg. We're getting ready for the top of the third inning. Martinsburg leads 1-0. Aiden Fowler up, the right fielder. First pitch from Towson is on the way. And the right fielder cannot get it. That's Clark out in the right field. So he'll go to second base after there is a little trying to find the ball out there.
Yeah, as you were looking out there as well, the base runner there, Aiden Fowler, ran into Morgan County's first baseman, Anderton, and actually tripped over Anderton. But even though it was runner's interference there, he'll remain at second base.
Caden Hill back up. He lined out to the shortstop to begin the game today. First one is in for a strike. Second one on the way. Bunting is Hill, but he pulls it back. 1-1 is the count.
It's twice now that Hill has went down to bunt and pulled back at the very last second.
Towson's pitch is on the way, and swinging and fouling it, getting just a little piece of it, was Hill. 1-2 is the count. Towson comes in for this one, and hitting it right off the end of the bat is Hill, and the ball will go right to the first baseman, Anderton, and he'll take a couple steps over for the out at first. Grayson Boober is up. He struck out his first time up. He's looking to bunt, and he puts it down right in front, and he'll actually get to first base, but now they have a rundown going. But Fowler will get back to first, and then going over to second, taking advantage of that was Boober. Runners on second and third here with one out.
What a major mental error, unfortunately, there by the entire infield of Morgan County. Catcher, it looks like now is McCumbee actually as well from Morgan County. Pump faked to try to get that runner at third to come. Almost had him in a pickle.
That one on the way from Towson, and it's hit out by Birmingham right into left center field. Coming home is Fowler. Coming home is Boober. So that's a 3-0 lead now for Martinsburg. Kai Rhodes now up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Strike one comes in. And they're going to get him at second. Did you get him at second base?
Looks like they called him safe. It was late, but I saw the timeout was called, so looks like Isaiah Birmingham successfully stole second.
Rhodes in the box, looks at that one, and it goes past the catcher and going over to third is Birmingham. So quick offense here for Martinsburg. It's a 1-1 count with one out here. Towson looks to settle it down as he comes in. That one in the other batter's box. 2-1. And right past the second base bag as it drops for another single, and now it is 4-0 Martinsburg as Birmingham comes in to score on the single, the RBI single from Kai Rhodes.
I have that as 3 straight singles now for Martinsburg.
The line is moving. As Greenfield comes to the plate, has the bat out to bunt. He puts that one right out, and they're going to get him safe. Or he'll be safe. He'll beat out the ball, or he'll beat out the throw, and then going over to third base is Rhodes. So, very offensive-minded team is Martinsburg right now.
Yep, especially in Little League, you got to be very aggressive on the base path if you expect to win, and that was just a beautiful bunt there into the grass.
We got a guy coming in here for...
Yeah, but it looks like it's Santa Berea.
Santa Berea. First one to him is a ball.
And now Greenfield also advanced to second base on that.
So runners on second and third. With one out here and one ball tossing in for the pitch to Santa Berea. That one is past the catcher as he swung at it, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Santa Berea. He's going to get that one right in. He bloops into right center field. Coming home is Rhodes, and coming home is Greenfield. That's a 6-0 lead now for Martinsburg. This game is starting to look like the last one.
Yeah, as soon as Morgan County made that pitching change, Sean McCumbee was in. They switched to Landon Towson. And now here in this third inning, it's been nothing but a single fest for Martinsburg.
Braden Fox up at the plate. And he'll bunt that one almost to the same place the last one was, but the pitcher will get this one, and he'll get him out at first as Santa Berea moves over to second. Logan Penwell is up. They're flying out in his first at-bat. First one to him. Oh, almost caught by Henry at third base. Well, that goes right over his glove, bringing Santa Berea to third. And Penwell with the single.
And that means now Martinsburg has officially batted all the way around the lineup in this inning.
Impressive.
14 for 10. 14 for 10, guys.
Austin Horner comes in.
Number 14, Austin Horner.
He comes in for Aiden Fowler.
New pitcher in as well. Caden Groves moves from catcher.
Now pitching for Morgan County, number 19.
Caden Groves moves from catcher to pitcher, and then it'll be just a switch from what we started out as McCumbie's now behind the plate. I want to take a quick 1-minute break on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
WVU Medicine introduces a new minimally invasive hysterectomy surgery to our area. V-Notes is an advanced gynecologic technique that provides many benefits to patients, such as shorter hospital stays, less post-operative pain, faster recoveries, and no visible scars. Dr. Aaron Miller and Dr. Lori Tucker with WVU Medicine OBGYN in Martinsburg are the only OBGYNs in the Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area currently offering this cutting-edge procedure. WVU Medicine, the future of surgery is here.
Welcome back to Oakdale Park here in Martinsburg as for the Little League Area 1 tournament. Martinsburg is up 6-0 over Morgan County in the bottom of the third inning. Or top of the third, excuse me. And coming in to score, Santa Maria brings so that make that 7-0. Going over to third is Penwell. I'm getting all confused because I'm looking at my scorecard.
Yeah, we have a lot of changes here. So Horner's up to bat as they batted around. Aiden Fowler was out. I believe just Penwell now on third. And as you said, yeah, the score 7-0 now.
Right over the batter's head and Horner. So 2-0's the count with 2 outs here.
And then you mentioned the new pitcher for Morgan County with Groves.
That one comes in as a ball, so 3-0. Groves is out on the bump now.
And catching McCumbee and back in center is Landon Tolson.
Strike one down the way, so 3-1 is the count. Just musical chairs in this straightaway.
Yep, musical chairs all down the line, like a caterpillar run.
3-1 pitch from Groves comes in, and Horner fouls it off. That makes the count 3-2.
It's definitely been a very big inning for Martinsburg, though. 6 runs coming here in the top of the third.
Three-two pitch on the way, and he strikes out to end the inning. Martinsburg with the 7-0 lead over Morgan County. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. You're listening to Little League Baseball right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. You pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood, or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Boober. Welcome back into Oakdale Park here as we have a few more changes. Spencer DuBuis alongside Colin McLaughlin for Little League Baseball Tournament Area 1 action. Second game of today's doubleheader, and Martinsburg leads Morgan County 7-0. Plethora of changes coming in the last probably 15 minutes total as finally the sun has clouds covering it, and now we're not stuck with the sun.
And let's talk about the main change here for Martinsburg as they have a new pitcher, Spencer, which means Kai Rhodes' day on the mound is done. He moved over to second base. And on the mound now is Braden Fox.
Kai Rhodes had a great day, 5 Ks, only allowing 2 hits. Towson back up. Or up for the first time, excuse me. Here in the bottom of the third inning. That one from Fox is way inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And Towson hits that one right out to short right center field, and able to get that one as Fowler for the first out of the day, or game, or excuse me, not game, first out of the bottom of the third inning. Getting a little ahead of myself here. Back to the top of the order now, Caden Groves, who flew out to begin the day for Morgan County. First one comes in as a ball. Second one in on the 1-1 or 1-0 pitch is a strike, so count now 1-1 on Groves. Second one comes in for a ball, 2-1. Fox with the 2-1 delivery. That one over top of Groves' head as he ducks down. And the 3-1 pitch is grounded to the shortstop, and then he'll throw over. Birmingham will throw over to Santa Maria for the easy second out of the inning. Sean McCumbee up to the plate. Now, if you're just joining us, game was scoreless through the first inning, and then Martinsburg put up one run in the top of the second inning, and Morgan County unable to put one up in the bottom of the second inning, and then Martinsburg broke it open with 6 runs in the top of this inning. As the first one comes in as a ball from Fox to McCumbee. Fox's 1-0 pitch is on the way, and that one is high for another ball, 2-0. McCumbee, who singled his first time up, is looking for another pitch to hit, but he didn't have one yet. It's 3-0 so far. The 3-0 pitch. Inside for a ball, he walks him. First walk of the day by any player from Martinsburg.
It's the first time that Morgan County has had somebody on the base path since the third batter of the top of the first inning.
Kyle Moore, who was that third batter, had the last player on base as he had hit a single in the first inning. So that one comes in for a strike. 0-1 count. And gets a swing on that one. A little chopper right to the left of the pitcher as he comes up, but he's unable to throw to Santa Maria in time. So Moore will be safe for a single, and that moves McCumbee over to second.
Even though that was a full swing, the ball only traveled as far as if it was a bunt, but nonetheless, something positive for Morgan County, who is down 7-0 right now.
Any offense is good offense.
Yep.
Damian Clark up to bat, who struck out his last time up. First one comes in as a ball. Second one on the way is a strike, so 1-1 count. One ball, one strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Fox's delivery on the way, right up the middle, back to Fox. Fox will throw it for the easy out to Santa Maria. And that ends the third inning here with Martinsburg on top 7-0 over Morgan County. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. You're listening to Little League Baseball right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Carpal tunnel syndrome affects 13 million Americans and left untreated can cause long-term debilitation. WVU Medicine Jefferson Medical Center recently became the first hospital in the region to offer carpal tunnel release with ultrasound guidance using the new Sonex Health SX1 microknife. CTR surgery is an outpatient procedure and most patients return to normal activities within 3 to 6 days. For more info, contact WVU Medicine Board Certified Orthopedic Surgeon Brad Wright at 304-725-2663.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Like K-I-N. Hi, welcome back into Oatsdale Park. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Colin McLaughlin. Running the camera here on site is Donald Kinney, and back in the studio is Matt Miller as Martinsburg looking to end this one here if it can get 3 runs.
Well, not exactly, Spencer. Don't forget that since Morgan County's the home team, yep, it would have the possibility of still
looking to end the full inning.
Yes.
If they get 3 here and they don't give up any more in the bottom half of the inning, then it's another mercy rule.
Yep. So we had one there in the first game between Jefferson and Hedgesville. Jefferson won 10-0 in that one. They await the winner of this game, which as of right now looks like it will be Martinsburg unless Morgan County can put some runs on the board in the final 3 innings of regulation.
Caden Groves is still on the bump for Morgan County.
Interesting setup there in the outfield, right field and center field at normal spots. It's this pitch in for a ball, sorry, but as you can see there, that left fielder, as he now trying to slowly inch closer in, he was all the way to the fence, it looked like, from here.
So first one is in for a ball. Now the 1-0 delivery on the way. That just catches the corner there for a strike. So 1-1 is now the count. Groves' 1-1 pitch on the way. And right down the line does Hill pull it. He's going for 2. And stand-up double for Caden Hill. What a great way to start this inning for Martinsburg. Grayson Booger, who bunted his last time up and was able to get on.
Yep, that was the start of the singles.
That one fouled back right to the left of our broadcast location. I forgot, his last at-bat was the last inning.
Yep.
Because they batted around.
That is correct. Actually had 10 batters since you count the substitution there for the last one.
The 0-1 delivery is on the way from Groves. That one right down to the third baseman who's trying to handle it and just out in time, but going over to third is Hill, and he'll take third. So moving the runner is Boober. So with 1 out here, Isaiah Birmingham up to bat. Birmingham had 2 RBIs last time up.
So we're waiting to have Grayson Boober put his shoe back on. It looked like he had a rock or something in it.
You mean Caden Hill?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
The first one from Groves comes in, and that is a ball, so 1-0 is now the count. Happy that sun. After the clouds came out when they did.
Yep, and it's really cooled down since then as well. It was almost in the 90s like it's supposed to be tomorrow.
So the 1-0 delivery comes in, and it's high and tight. But he doesn't get it in the zone. It's just high. So 2-0 is now the count with one out here, and a runner on third base. Groves' 2-0 delivery on the way. That one's up high again as McCumbee is staring downhill, trying to see if he'll flinch.
Still doing it. Even the third baseman trying to get into a staring contest. Henry along with Caden Hill there.
Groves needs to come back here for a strike, unless he lets him get away, and he'll put him on first base. So Birmingham will walk to put runners on the corners and set up a double play, potentially.
Now, if I was Birmingham there, which obviously I'm not, as soon as that walk and you touch first base, immediately go to second. There's one out.
Yeah.
If they throw it, you can have Hill try to advance to home, and Morgan County lately has been not throwing, so.
And he's going to second. Yeah, must have read your mind.
One pitch difference. No big deal.
Yeah. Must have read your mind, though. Or you read their mind. So Rhodes at the plate. Had an RBI his last time up. And he'll push that one out into left center field. And that one will drop. Coming home is Hill. And coming home is Birmingham. So make that a 9-0 lead now for Martinsburg.
Another single there for Kai Rhodes. He now has 2 on the evening.
Calvin Greenfield up to bat, who bunted and got on his last time up. And he puts Dinger right on that in the center field. Unable to get it, though, is center fielder Towson, and coming around to score here from first base is 0-0 Kai Rhodes, and that puts 10-0 on the board here. And if we can go to the bottom half of the inning and nobody scores, then game will be over at a mercy rule.
Yeah, that was interesting there by Moore, the shortstop from Morgan County. He had the ball whenever rounding third base and heading home was Rhodes, but he decided not to throw it home to see if he could get McCumbee to tag him out.
Now Santa Maria up to the plate, who came in last time for Sean Reynolds and had a single and came around to score. The 1-0 pitch from Groves is on the way, and Santa Maria fouls it off. So one out here with a runner on second. Pitch from Groves comes in and it bounces before it hits home plate. Going to third, though, is Rhodes. Or no, is Greenfield. Rhodes scored already. My fault. And McCumbee is unable to get him on the throw. And a single right past the first and second baseman. Greenfield will come in to score now, make the game 11-0, and the ball goes past, and Santa Maria is going to second. Just not great field playing.
Yeah, mental errors after mental errors right now for Morgan County.
Now Braden Fox is up. His first time up had a single.
Looks like we might have another pitching change here for Morgan County, and we will.
And as the pitching change, we'll step aside for a 1-minute break right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 with Martinsburg leading 11-0.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com. NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back to Oatesdale Park here in the top of the 4th inning with Martinsburg leading Morgan County 11-0. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Colin McLaughlin here for Area 1 Little League action. As the start of the area tournament was today with first game at 5 p.m. as Jefferson knocked off Hedgesville 10-0 in a mercy rule after 4 innings, and we could be headed that way here unless Morgan County can score in the next half inning. Tomorrow it is set for whoever wins this game, or whoever loses this game will take on Hedgesville at 5 p.m. And whoever wins this game will take on Jefferson tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., excuse me. So coming into pitch now is Kyle Moore. 4th pitching change so far today.
No, you were correct. Third pitching change to make it the 4th pitcher. I apologize for correcting you there.
First one from Moore is in for a ball. Braden Fox is at the plate. He hit a single his first time up. And now a second one comes in for another ball. So 2-0 is the count.
Out of the 4 pitchers we've seen so far for Morgan County, Kyle Moore is definitely the hardest throwing one.
Yeah. That one is in for a strike, so he finally gets a strike. Now 2-1 is the count.
It'll be interesting to see how long they keep him in, just if he has to pitch tomorrow, along with Sean McCumbee, as we saw him be pulled after 1 2/3.
And Fox will hit that one up the third baseline, but he'll be safe. That'll go near the dugout, and coming around to score is Santa Maria. Kind of lost him down the third base line because there's a little part of the building here in the press boxes in the way. So now the score is 12-0 Martinsburg. Logan Penwell in. He hit a single his last time up. Pitch is on the way. That one bounces, and going to third now is Fox.
That took a wild bounce. That went over our heads. It wasn't even a foul ball.
Nope. I think it's 2 pitches now that have hit right near the plate and bounced up. So the 1-0 pitch coming from Moore. And that one nearly hits Penwell, but coming in to score on the pass ball is Fox. So now it's 12-0. 13-0. 13-0 now. Now, is there a mercy rule where they don't get to the hitting the bottom? I'm not sure of that. So the count is 2-0 coming from Moore. That one is high and outside, so ball 3. We just lost the scoreboard here at Oatesdale Park. So that's 3-0?
Believe it is.
3-0 delivery on the way. That one is a ball. He walks him on 4 pitches. Austin Horner up, had a single and came around to score his last time up. First one is in as a ball. 1-0. 1-0 delivery from Moore. It's a ball. 2-0 now is the count. Still without a scoreboard here at Oatsdale Park.
The timeout called here. Some equipment needed to be handed into the dugout for Martinsburg.
The 2-0 pitch from Moore. Outside and into the dirt for a ball. 3-0. That's 7 balls in a row from Moore. Just trying to get out of the inning.
Scoreboard's back on as well.
Right down the middle for a strike, and they're going to try to get him at first, but he gets back in time. Does Penwell. So 7 consecutive balls before he could throw a strike. Just trying to get out of the inning here for Morgan County. As Kyle Moore came in to replace Groves, who was in to replace Towson, who came in to replace Montgomery. And swings at that one. Now it's a full count at 3-2.
Also, this is the 9th batter, which means, again, Martinsburg will have hit around the entire order in back-to-back innings now.
That one is in the dirt for a ball. Now, looks like Horner forgot that he walked.
Yeah, he was way out of the base path there. I'm impressed that they didn't call him out. He was going back to the dugout and then realized, oh no, I'm supposed to be on first base.
So now back to the top is Caden Hill, who came out, started this inning with a double and came around to score. First one comes in for a strike.
That double was that beautiful line drive right down that third baseline.
Oh, 1 pitch comes in and is a ball, too low. Morgan County just needs to get out of this top half of the inning so they can come to bat and try to keep this game going. Third pitch comes in for a strike, so 1-2 is the count. Two on, 1 out here for Martinsburg, already leading 13-0. Moore with the pitch, hitting it off the end of the bat in foul territory, but unable to get that one is Anderton. Just lost it in the sky. So 1-2 the count here with 1 out in the top of the 4th with 2 on, and Martinsburg leading 13-0. And that one hit straight up in the air, and that's out of play.
Yeah, but came actually over the fence that time and landed right in front of us there on the concrete.
A 1-2 delivery now from Moore. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Looks like we might have our 5th pitching change now for Morgan County.
So we'll step aside now for a 1-minute break. You're listening to Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Tripp's at 304-229-7009.
Or visit trippsfloorsanding.com.
This is Ben Copenhaver, your local alarm professional at Dynamark Atlantic Security. Did you know that home break-ins are 6% more likely during the day? That's right. The bad guys know when you're away, and they are smarter than you think. Dynamark Atlantic Security has the security solutions for you. Don't commit the error when the game is on the line. Phone me today at 304-671-2158 to learn how to play good defense against the bad guys. Dynamark Atlantic Security. Call today at 304-671-2158.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park here. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Connor McLaughlin as Martinsburg continues to lead Morgan County 13-0 here after another pitching change, the fifth pitching change for Morgan County, as it's a straight swap from first to pitcher as Moore moves over to first base and Anderton comes in to pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning, just trying to get out of the inning.
Yeah, it looks like head coach Eric McCumbee for Morgan County was deciding between Luke Anderton as well as Bartley there in left field. He had Bartley about halfway coming in to pitch and then told him to go back and decided to just give the ball over to Luke Anderton, who, as we're watching here in warm-ups, for those that can also see on TV 10, almost has that side arm pitching motion.
It's definitely an interesting one. It caught my eye when he threw his first pitch.
It definitely has a lot of interesting whip and torque there in his right arm every time he throws.
It just looks like he's putting so much energy into it each time. Grayson Boober back up, who struck out, grounded out, and bunted for a single so far today. First one is up for a pop fly taken there by the shortstop Groves, and we finally get to the end of the top of the 4th inning. Not before Martinsburg can continue to break this one open. It's 13-0 over Morgan County. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. You're listening to Little League Baseball right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
WVU Medicine introduces a new minimally invasive hysterectomy surgery to our area. V-Notes is an advanced gynecologic technique that provides many benefits to patients, such as shorter hospital stays, less post-operative pain, faster recoveries, and no visible scars. Dr. Aaron Miller and Dr. Lori Tucker with WVU Medicine OBGYN in Martinsburg are the only OBGYNs in the Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area currently offering this cutting-edge procedure. WVU Medicine, the future of surgery is here.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park here as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Martinsburg leads Morgan County 13-0. And just another reminder here, the Little League International Tournament, this international tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball, and it may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League at www.littleleague.org. First pitch coming in now from Fox is down in the middle for a strike, so 0-1 now is the count on. Second one is in for a ball. And it's Anderton at the plate. So 1-1 now is the count. And hitting that right to the shortstop. Able to get it. Oh, unable to get it is Santa Maria, and that's an error on his part. So on first now is Anderton. Caden Henry now up to the plate. He struck out his first and only time up in the 2nd inning. That one comes in for a ball. A nice cool evening here in Martinsburg at Oatsdale Park on the eve of West Virginia Day. That one skips in. Going to get him at first. Oh, nearly get him. He needed to bring his arm down a little bit more, and he would have gotten him, but he was safe. Santa Maria couldn't get that arm down fast enough. The 2-0 pitch from Fox is on the way. Swing and a miss. Does Henry. It's 2-1 now to count here. Morgan County needs to get something going and get something going fast, as after this inning, the game will be ruled a mercy rule.
Yeah, unless they can get 4 runs.
Third pitch comes in for a strike, so 2-1, or fourth pitch, so 2-2 is the count. Timeout by the umpire. 2-2 pitch comes in over the head of the knelt down Henry. Full count here with no outs and a runner on first. That one in for a ball, and he'll walk him. So now 2 on, no outs here for Morgan County, who needs 4 runs to keep this game going.
Now batting, number 1, Liam Hoffman.
As we have a sub in, number 1, Liam Hoffman, comes in for Ben Frank. First one is in for a strike. Second one, down for a strike, so 0-2. Fox gets ahead of him in this one.
All Fox needs to do is focus on the batter. Don't worry about the 2 on base, because Morgan County needs 4.
The 0-2 delivery from Fox. Swing and a miss. Kaufman is down on strikes.
Now batting, number 3, Tommy Dudek.
Tommy Dudek now in for Wyatt Brantley, and that almost clears the reserves. Pass ball there. Puts the runners on second and third. The 1-0 delivery hit right to the shortstop. Now the shortstop will throw to first in time for the out. Anderton comes in to score, so it's now 13-1 with 2 outs. And Henry moves over to third. Landon Towson comes up. Had a fly out his last time up. Last ditch effort here for Morgan County. First one is in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery on the way, and swing and a miss, but the ball comes away, and it's going to be 13-2 now. Pass ball on a strike.
Might be 2 runs too little, too late.
Yeah, I like that one. The 0-2 delivery with 2 outs here. And that one bounces. 1-2 now. From Fox. Fox looking to close this one out for Martinsburg and put them in the winner's bracket to play Jefferson tomorrow night at 7:30. That's what he does as we've reached the end of the game on a strikeout. after Martinsburg wins the game 13-2. So 2 Mercy Rule games here.
Yep, 2 Mercy Rule games, which means now that Martinsburg will advance to take on Jefferson tomorrow. Morgan County will play Hedgesville. That'll be the first game at 5 o'clock. As Spencer just said, the final score for game number 2 here in the 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star Baseball Area 1 tournament. Final score, Martinsburg 13, Morgan County 2. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back for our post-game show. Again, a 2-minute break. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit trippsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back here to Oatsdale Park. This is Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Our cameraman is Donald Kinney. Back at the studio is Matt Miller. Final score of Game 2. Martinsburg 13, Morgan County 2. So Martinsburg will head to the championship tomorrow at 7:30 to take on Jefferson, who defeated Hedgesville in Game 1 today at 5 o'clock by a final score of 10-0. Morgan County will now go play Hedgesville tomorrow at 5 p.m., and the winner will advance to the runner-up game on Monday. Loser will be eliminated from the tournament. Again, the final score, 13-2. Martinsburg, very impressive. Morgan County, it just really seemed like couldn't get out of their own way. 5 pitchers, they all wanted to keep that pitch count low so that they could pitch tomorrow, but just a lot of errors, whether it was throwing wise or deciding not to throw wise and allow base runners to advance. Just overall not the best night for Morgan County, as they'll have to bounce back tomorrow if they want to survive, Spencer.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously between these two teams there's a lot of pitcher trying to conserve the pitchers, because obviously pitch count is a big thing in Little League ball, but there's a lot. There's what, 5 or 6 pitching changes?
I believe it was 5 pitchers, which means 4 pitching changes for Morgan County alone today in that game. And at first, we were laughing about it. It was the center fielder, pitcher, and catcher just going down the line, just having to rotate in and out on who was pitching. And then they decided to bring in Anderton there at the end. And it was just not the best night for Morgan County. But tip your caps to Martinsburg. They were aggressive on the base paths. They were able to get their runs in, especially there in that 3rd and 4th inning, in which they had their entire lineup bat around and scored 6 runs in each of those, and then 1 in the 2nd inning as well. Morgan County added 2 there in the bottom of the fourth, but it wasn't enough as the mercy rule went into effect, and the game was over. Martinsburg 13, Morgan County 2. That's going to wrap things up here tonight here at Oatsdale Park. Don't forget, tomorrow we will have 2 more games for you here in the Area 1 tournament. 5 o'clock it'll be Hedgesville against Morgan County, and then Jefferson against Martinsburg. Following that one, the winner of Jefferson and Martinsburg will be the champion and advance to districts. The loser will have to play the winner of Hedgesville against Morgan County on Monday. I'd like to thank our sponsors as well as the coaches and everyone here at Oatsdale Park for helping us out get this broadcast going and got our rosters and lineups. Big thank you to Nevin Kilmer here at Oatsdale Park, and he's the head of the Little League tournament, to let us broadcast this one. 2 more games tomorrow. Hopefully you stay tuned and enjoy that one. For Colin McLaughlin, alongside Spencer Dupree, Donald Kinney, and Matt Miller. The final score again, 13-2. Martinsburg defeats Morgan County. Until tomorrow, have a good night, everyone. This has been Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Today's game has been brought to you by
the Berkeley Morgan County Health Department, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center, Taylor's Farm Market and East Cider Press Restaurant, Smallwood and Small Insurance, The Mortgage Center, Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring, Milestone Realty, Heffley Motor Company, and Dynamark Atlantic Security Systems.
Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.